I think we've got a big audience here, and without further ado, I think we should get into a demo. I guess you have a demo of how quickly we can build a training application. Is
Yeah,
that what?
yeah, yeah. And not to scare people, but normally, if you're wanting to build a training application from scratch, you can expect to spend, a few weeks, maybe sometimes a few months, or at the earliest a few days. But I won't make everyone suffer through watching me painstakingly create a training app over a few days. I promise it won't even be a few hours. So the demo that I'm about to show will be kind of the beginnings of putting a training application together. And you can see kind of how fast we can quickly put this together. So let me go ahead and get that video lined up here. Okay, you can see my screen, correct? Okay, so this is the lobby of Byldr. So in Byldr, we call our apps builds, B-Y-L-D. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new build. I'll call it robotic arm, because I'm going to do a technician maintenance training application for a solar cell manufacturing line. So in our create menu, you can see here, there's a wide variety of things that you can create. You can also import your own images and your own 3D models, as well as finding other 3D models from places like Sketchfab for inspiration. So let's go ahead and put in a backdrop in here, just to give some context to the experience. I'm also going to go ahead and import a 3D model that I had previously uploaded to our Byldr web portal. So you can see here, let's go ahead and give that a few moments to import. Boom. So you can see, as I mentioned earlier, you literally just grab the models that you import, the content, with your hands. You can use two hands to rotate them. You can place them. You can resize them perfectly in position. You can barely get a feel when developing on a PC for where something should be, how far away it should be from the user, how large it should be. But in VR, you can in real time position things where they need to be. You can bring them close to you as well. And you see here, as with this image, I can reach out and I can grab and literally resize it or rotate it. Or I can use the laser beams coming out of my hands, the hand rays, to manipulate stuff at a distance as well. So it's very, very intuitive. It's got a really smooth user interface to be able to import things in. Let's go ahead and put in some instructions here for the technician training. So I'm going to put in some instructions. I'll place it where I think it looks comfortable. And we'll go ahead and just reposition this slightly and put in some additional instructions as well. So with this kind of a training, a technician can come in without the hazards of being next to a real manufacturing plant with real moving robotic arms. They can learn about the system, they can study, you can create interactive experiences and really see how the whole thing operates. One other thing that Byldr supports, which is I think really important, especially when creating training experiences, is the support for animations. So that you can actually see, let's say if you're working on any physical equipment, you can see it come to life. A user or a builder who's building an app can build and record their own animations, or you can also import animations that your 3D artist may have embedded in the 3D model. So you can see here, I'm playing the animation. You can see the robotic arms are picking and placing the solar cells. And through this way, I can line up and trigger dozens or even hundreds of animations for every step of the training. And I can have trainees kind of toggle through different training scenarios to learn about the maintenance of the equipment. So this was a very, very quick example of how I quickly threw together something like this in a mere matter of minutes, something that would have taken a lot longer had you done in a different program. Next, I want to just quickly showcase, this was a VR application, but I also want to showcase a HoloLens 2 application built in Byldr. This is already built, a real estate showroom application, just to give you a flavor for what a build looks like in VR you saw previously, and also in AR. You can see here I've got some 3D maps on the table. This is actually a Bing Maps SDK, which is already part of Byldr. You can see here some simple triggers that I set up. I was able to use a voice command to open up the interior view of the building that we are highlighting in this showcase experience. You can see I can also reach out my hand and I can trigger this button over here, which hides those images. So a builder can set up some very simple actions, triggers, animations, and a whole slew of other features. So yeah, just really wanted to showcase this briefly, just to give you a flavor for what Byldr is able to do in a very short period of time.